One tiny bush produces 3 times more food than fruit trees. Why do nurseries hide it? Imagine, just for a second, walking into your garden and harvesting baskets of nutritious food, not from towering trees that take years to mature, but from a small, humble bush that grows faster, produces more, and, honestly, requires far less maintenance. It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Yet this is the reality of certain highly productive shrubs that many home gardeners overlook. So, why don't you hear about them more often? Let's dig into the surprising truth behind these powerhouse plants, and why they might be the smartest addition you can make to your garden. The power of small, why bushes beat trees? Fruit trees have long been the symbol of abundance. But, they come with drawbacks: long waiting periods, seasonal harvests, large space requirements, and of course vulnerability to pests and weather extremes. Now, compare that to high-yielding bushes like mulberry shrubs, gooseberries, or certain varieties of dwarf berries. These compact plants can produce multiple harvests per year, grow in small spaces, even containers, and begin yielding in just months instead of years. They also offer denser nutrition per square meter. Some bush varieties can yield up to 3 times more food per area than traditional fruit trees. That's not hype, it's just simple biology and smart plant breeding. Continuous harvest versus seasonal waiting. One major advantage of these bushes is their ability to produce continuously or in multiple cycles. While a mango or avocado tree may give you fruit once a year, productive bushes often provide early season yield, mid-season regrowth, and late-season second harvest. This means more consistent food, and honestly, less dependence on a single harvest window. So, ideal for modern living. In today's world, not everyone has access to large plots of land, right? Urban gardening, small homesteads, and backyard farming are really becoming the norm these days. Bushes fit perfectly into this lifestyle because they require minimal vertical space, can be grown in pots or small beds, thrive in diverse climates, and are just easier to protect and maintain. For someone in a city or with limited land, honestly, one productive bush can actually outperform a tree simply because it's easier to manage and optimize. Nutritional density that surprises experts. Here's another secret. Many of these bushes produce superfoods. Take berries, for example. They're packed with antioxidants, vitamins, especially C and K, fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds. So, not only are you getting more yield, you're also getting higher quality nutrition. Why aren't nurseries promoting them? Now comes the controversial question. If these bushes are so powerful, why aren't they widely promoted? There are a few practical reasons. 1. Profit margins favor trees. Fruit trees are often more expensive and take longer to grow, and nurseries make more money selling large, slow-growing plants than small, fast-producing bushes. 2. Repeat business model. Trees take years to produce, and many fail due to improper care, which creates repeat customers. Bushes, on the other hand, are easier and more reliable, meaning fewer repeat purchases. So, number 3, lack of awareness. Honestly, many gardeners just don't know about these high-yield bushes. Traditional farming knowledge has focused heavily on trees, and, well, that leaves these alternatives pretty underrepresented. And number 4, perception over performance. People tend to associate trees with abundance. I mean, a large tree just feels more productive, even if a small bush quietly outperforms it. Best high-yield bushes to consider. If you're ready to upgrade your garden, here are a few options worth exploring. Mulberry bush, especially the dwarf varieties, is fast-growing and extremely productive. Gooseberries are hardy, high-yield, and packed with nutrients. Blackberries, especially thornless varieties, offer continuous production with minimal care. Currants thrive in cooler climates and produce heavily. And Chilean guava, small but incredibly productive. Each of these plants brings together yield, nutrition, and ease of growth in a really powerful way. Easy to grow, hard to beat. Another huge advantage? Maintenance. Unlike fruit trees, which need pruning at height, pest control over large areas, and, honestly, years of patience, bushes are just easier. Easier to prune, easier to harvest, and easier to protect. You end up spending less time working and get more food in return. The future of food is smaller. As climate change, urbanization, and food insecurity continue to grow, the future of gardening is really shifting. People are looking for faster results, higher yields, and smaller footprints. And that's exactly where these tiny but mighty bushes shine. They represent a smarter, more efficient way to grow food, whether you're feeding a family or just supplementing your diet. Here's a final thought. The idea that bigger is better doesn't always hold true in gardening. Sometimes, the smallest plants deliver the biggest results, and once you discover them, you might never look at your garden the same way again.